morning, guys.
Morning.
Today is Expiration Friday. That is the day where the markets have the right to screw you for no reason whatsoever, and there is no recourse. This is their intent, and this is what they will try to do. Likewise, nothing really makes sense. It's a quadruple witch. Nothing really makes sense, which means all options expire, today. Nothing makes sense. You're not going to find anything of any, logic initially. So you're going to see a stock, that should be opening flat because the rest of the sector is opening flat, gap up $1.50, and in one tick, be down 30 cents. So we move down like $1.80 in a tick. And things like that will happen. It's not uncommon. It's not crazy. So kind of keep your head. If you get caught on the wrong side of one of those trades, also keep your head. Try not to chase things that you see that are trading up that don't have news-related issues. So you can kind of figure out where you need to go. I like to throw out a lot of orders on these types of days. A lot of stuff out of range. A lot of stuff. So if oil is trading, up a 0.25%, I'll short oils up 1.5% or 2%. I'll throw out oils up 2%. And every once in a while you get hit on one of these guys that opens there and pulls it down 60 cents on the next tick. So I'll short a lot of that, or I'll buy the stuff down, in the sectors that are looking, very, very weak. And that's the only things really to do. Then you kind of wait for stabilization and play the news stories. If you see something that makes sense and you see something happening, then you jump on it. Aside from that, it's going into the Rosh Hashanah holidays. So I know Eve is preparing very heavily, and he's gonna talk also about the idea of the statement that Art Cashin keeps saying, sell on Rosh Hashanah and buy on Yom Kippur, right? Which we'll see. We'll see if it holds true this year. But they've been buying up till now. I'm not, again, even with the bias that I think most professionals have in the market, that this market needs to be going down at some point, I'm waiting for selling pressure. I'm waiting until we start seeing selling volume. And when you see it, you're going to get a tremendous amount of selling volume, in my opinion. It's going to be extended because what you're going to see is, first the selling volume is going to start coming in. And then as we start to drop and drop and drop, the individuals who are going to see that all of the profits they had made since they bought late anyway have just evaporated, they're going to immediately go to sell because they're thinking the end is coming. And then the professionals are going to start shorting the market very heavily and pulling it down. And the main thing you've got, and no one's going to throw more money in because the mutual funds, who have been the only buyers into this market, mutual funds and individuals, they're not going to be jumping into this market because, they're going to think that the death knell is coming. They're not going to short it, but they're not going to jump into it. And the institutions that everyone is screaming are on the sidelines with all this money, they're going to stay on the sidelines because they're not really on the sidelines. They're in the bond market. That's where they've been putting their money. So they're not going to jump at it. They're going to continue to watch the bond markets. And if they want to jump into the equity market, they're not looking for a 300-point correction. It's a joke. They've watched it run up 3,000, they're not looking for 300 on the upside. They're going to look for a real big correction. I don't think you'll see anyone start stepping in before 1,000 points. 800, But, that's my anticipation. But I'm not going to anticipate when we're going to see it because I've gotten hurt too many times trying to figure out when they're going to see it. Instead, wait for that original bit of down selling pressure. If not, expect every day that the market's going to go up. If you don't see it, expect it's going to be flat or up. A day like yesterday would be like the worst type of ending. I don't expect big moves down. Today, we might take a bounce up on the futures about 5 handles and then sell it off. That wouldn't be surprising, but it's more expiration. You still have to look for the volume. We're generally seeing, days like yesterday, range bound, 50 down, 50 up, exactly what we said in the morning. I expect the same type of situation today until you start seeing that selling pressure, and then, who knows where the market can go. On the upside, the market can potentially go up about 90 more points. It does have that. It does have that in it. If it wants 90 more from where we're at right now, so over 100 points basically. If the market wants to, it's got that room in it. On the upside, I don't think we're going to get it today, but just keep your eyes open for any big situations like that, Eve.
Di-ra-di-da, di-ra-di-da, di-ra-di-da.